Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Woo! By popular demand, I did a poll on Instagram to see what video I would do next, and everybody said crafting. So since I have been dying to get into the card making, I guess, world of crafting, I figured, hey, why not? And let's do a crafting video. Sorry, I am just trying to adjust my camera to see if you guys will actually be able to see some part of this video. Okay, so the materials that I think I'm gonna be using, again, I am not a card maker. I know very little about card making. This is like my second card I've ever made. The first one, I was gonna give it away and I never did. And I actually used the Cricut and then did everything else. Like this was the Cricut, that was the Cricut. And then all I did as far as the card making was the little flowers, the clouds in the background. And this is I don't know what this is called in the card world. It's a flip book. I don't know. So for today's video, I have no idea what I'm doing. Alrighty, I am going to be using another card. I am going to be making just because card. I am going to be using my Cricut cutty thingy. I don't know what this is called, but it cuts paper and it does it really well. So we're going to be using this. Again, I am not a professional card maker, so please don't make fun of me. I am going to use 2 stamp sets. I have absolutely no idea where these are from. I ordered them on Wish and they were free, except shipping, which was like $1. So yeah, that's it. Well, this, an ink block, which again, as you can tell by all the Chinese writing on it, it's also from Wish. Woohoo! I am gonna use my little blending tool, and I am gonna be using these 2 inks by Hampton Art. One is, I don't know the names. I don't know the names, but they're blue. And behind them are each of the little blending thingies. And I attached this with just some Velcro on the back, just so that I can always have the little blending tool right there. Alrighty, first let's get started by cutting this lovely piece of paper into, well, what will hopefully be a card. I'm gonna get my little cutting thingy. I feel like everybody's gonna make fun of me for me making this card because it's gonna come out just so strange. We're gonna do a 5.5. Yeah, a 5.5. This scrap, you can put that onto the side. And apparently this is going to be a very, very tiny card. This is going to be fun. Okay, so it is 6.5 and I am just going to fold it. I don't have a bone tool, so I use the old-fashioned way of folding paper. I need to get me one of those. I also want to get me like a Misty stamping tool, but I want to get that. Like I want to invest in that once I'm somewhat decent at making cards. Like right now, I'm just starting and don't feel like spending that money. So for now, see, it works just perfectly fine. Look, it opens, it closes, it opens, it closes. Alright, I'm gonna get another piece of paper and I'm just literally gonna get just paper from like my printer, which is right up here. And I'm just gonna put that underneath just so that I can, I don't know, honestly, just so that I can paint this without damaging my work surface. That's something else I need to get. I need to get a mat. This one's underneath, but this is from, again, Wish, and it was probably free, except shipping, because I'm just that useless. Alrighty, so the first color I'm gonna get is this shade right here. I'm gonna get my little blendy tool. I'm gonna dab that in there. Nice. And I am going to spread this around. I want to do kind of like corner to corner. So like this one all the way to like the middle, and then the other one all the way to, well, again, the middle. And blending both of those in at the middle. I feel like I've said at the middle for like 17 shots. I love this blue. Like, it is so pretty. I hope it's picking up on the camera because it is a very, very, very nice blue. Alrighty, so now that I have that one, I'm just gonna put this aside real quick because I'm gonna go into that deeper blue. Put that in my blending tool. And I'm gonna go in from the other corner. Ooh, see guys, not a professional. Like the other corner was definitely easier to manage. And then as they meet in the center, one thing I have learned from watching videos, aka Jennifer McGuire, if you've never followed her or seen her videos, she is a goddess when it comes to card makings. I can only hope to one day, I would say, be as good as her, but that's never gonna happen. But again, one day, try to pretend that I am as good as her. Alrighty, I think that I'm gonna do like a dark shade rolling down the middle. So I'm gonna close these up. I'm gonna put away my little tool, and I am gonna go into my drawer. And I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is a kind of like a nice medium. And I'm gonna use this to blend and put that right smack in the middle. Oh, yeah. I think I'm gonna go back in with the light one and go over it just so that, see, so much easier to just kind of move things around with the dye when you have the coordinated little color thingy. And I'm just going over with everything, or at least the lightest one. Just I want to make sure that everything is nice and blended. You see, it's really pretty, or at least I like to think it's really, except that big spot right there. All right, how can let me see if I can diffuse that a little. Oop. And this is all with the lightest color that I am trying to blend that out. That failed miserably. So let's go in with that original color. Try to see if that helps me out any better. I am going, whoa, I'm gonna tap that in. Alrighty, let's open this bad boy up since I am not gonna be touching that other corner anymore. Better? Okay, not bad. I'm gonna bring things up just a little bit because this shade is kind of throwing me off. It looks more purpley-ish. And if I give something to like my husband and it's purple, he's gonna be like, oh, what the hell? Why purple? Oh, card making at its best when you don't know what you're doing. It's getting dirty. Yeah. Alrighty. I totally forgot that obviously for this stamping, I need something. So I am going to use the Distress Oxide. Guys, please do not kill me if I don't know what inks I'm using. I don't know. I'm learning. I'm going to use the Distressed Oxide ink, and I've never used this one before, so I am going to need a new little blendy tool. So let me get one of those out. These little blendy tools come in a pack, and I just got one of them out. You can see I opened it up here. Oops, blending tool ended somewhere far, far away. I'm gonna put that away. My drawer doesn't feel like closing. Honestly, I don't know why. Oh, I think I figured it out. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna use this block. Obviously, as you can see, it's the first time I'm using this block. Okay. It's all broken everywhere, but it's okay. I just needed to work. And then I'm gonna first start with this one. And I am gonna use the little girl. I'm just gonna position her on my block. And I am hoping that this is going to work, because I am pressing her into the black, but not a lot of color is really coming through. I don't know if the black, no, okay. Oh, look at how cute that is. Oh my God. Alrighty, and that is it for the little girl. Oh, you need to clean your stamps, guys. Make sure before, after you use them, that you clean them. Putting her right back where she belongs. And then I am going to use a J. How adorable is this? All right, and I'm gonna, again, tap, tap, tap. Oops. That ink went everywhere except on the J. And I am gonna put this up here because it's like she's blowing, she's holding around a little. No, wait. See, this is why you need a Misty stamping tool. No! Okay. Honey. I feel like my hands are black. Alright, I got boo-boos all over my card, so I did go ahead and I used the Mono Sand Rubber Eraser. This is absolutely awesome for boo-boos, because I make a lot of boo-boos, as you can see. Look at my hands. Oh, guys, I promise you one day I will get better at doing this. Alrighty, and since some of those are a little tiny bit messed up, yes, just a little bit, I am going to go in with my Cricut pen, and this is in the 0.4, and I'm just going to write on this just to complete that J, to make sure that it looks perfect, and then I'm going to do the string. Because obviously if it's a balloon, she's holding a string. Oh, come on, guys. Look at that. How cute that is. Oh, I mean, except for, like, the boo-boos. But I can live with those boo-boos. I can. I really can. Especially since they look so darn adorable. Okay. Let's put those away for now. Take away the J and put the J away as well. Come on, guys. Tell me that is not, like, stinking adorable. Like, it is. It's stinking adorable. All right, I am just putting away the stamps. I need to obviously organize my stamps better, but I am still currently waiting for my new beauty space to be done. It's still not done. It's taken forever. It's a mission, but you know what? That just means that the end results are going to be just so much better. Alrighty, so I am going to be using this stamp up here that says "Just for You." And I'm going to get my ink block and I am going to put her diagonally, just because if not, she wouldn't have fit. And I'm going to go back into that distressed ink. I'm going to tap, tap, tap. I see that using this will. Okay, sorry. I'm out of focus. I'm out of camera. Alrighty. I want to say this is going to work. Honestly, I don't even know. And then I am going to do the "Just for You" right up here. And I'm really hoping that that's straight. No, somewhat. Okay. Not horrible for my second card ever. Again, look at all of these stamps. Like, these stamps are actually really, really, really cute. And they were like under $1. If I even, like, I probably just paid shipping just because I'm just so cheap. So it's really not bad. Now, when it comes to drawing, I am not a drawer. I suck at drawing, but what I am gonna do is I am probably going to get like my Cricut pens, because those are the only ones that I have. And what I'm gonna do is I am just going to kind of lightly color her shirt. This one is in jade. And guys, again, I do not draw. Like, this is not my forte. So I am just simply drawing like I learned how to do it in school. Don't go outside the lines. Make nice. Make everything look pretty. That's about it. You have to admit it's adorable. For somebody who doesn't make cards and doesn't know how to make cards, pretty darn cute, honestly. I mean, maybe except like the coloring aspect of it. I need to get stamps that are already fully colored in. I need to get me some Copic markers. And you gotta go to like to Michael's and stuff. Alrighty, so this is Honeysuckles. And I'm gonna try to use this for her hair and see if it shows up. Oh, it does kind of show up. Okay. Again, I am just coloring like they taught me in school, guys. Stay inside my lines. Don't go too crazy. And try to make things look nice. When I had this idea to do this in my head, I honestly didn't think about the coloring aspect of it. So now that I'm thinking about it, I might reconsider card making. Shh, boys. My goodness, okay. Hoping that this is all her hair. That's why I'm just coloring all of it in. It's just so sad. Alrighty. I need to get good at this. I'm serious. Like, this sucks. I mean, honestly, if you give this to anybody and this is handmade, like, he's never gonna get anything like this ever again in his life. So I'm sure that he's going to love it regardless. But I really need to get better at this. Ta-da! I wonder if I have a darker green. Nope, this is the exact same color. Alright, it's a little different. Alright, I'll give him that. And then for I'm just gonna use a different shade of blue. Guys, I promise you with time I will get better at this. You guys can join the journey of me figuring out how to properly color an image. Ha ha! Look at how cute that is, guys. Oh, right. And then obviously you open it up, you write your lovely sentiment, and it's perfect. right? Thank you guys so much for watching. I am so sorry that this was my second attempt at making a card. Hopefully you will continue in this journey with me, and one day I will be making cards as good as Jennifer McGuire. Thank you again so much for watching. If you want to stay tuned and subscribed, we will be doing a lot more of these, hopefully a little bit more elaborate and a lot better next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.